I would also like to, all the members, all the family members of Syngene to this wonderful occasion, because I think this is just the beginning of what could be a great story. Syngene has been a great player, is a very important player in life sciences sector, and their commitment, as Kiran Good afternoon. Andarki namaskaram. Kiran, thank you for calling me a friend, because each time I see you, each time I meet you, each time I talk to you, I go back with renewed enthusiasm, renewed optimism, because politics is not a great field to be in, especially in terms of dealing with the kind of demands, dealing with the kind of challenges that we have on a day-to-day basis. So when I meet people such as yourselves who are super successful in life, I always go back thinking and thanking myself and thanking our Honorable Chief Minister, of course, for giving me this job where I get to meet extremely successful people, extremely energetic people like you. Thank you so much for being kind. I think she deserves a huge round of applause. Somewhat bigger, louder. And Kiran, you're a shining example for a lot of young men and young women in this country, particularly because of what you've done in a very nascent field, which was hitherto dominated primarily by bulk drugs and chemicals companies. So compliments on all your success. Kudos to your vision. Kudos to wanting to build India into a formidable force. May the force be with you. May, I think, all the energies that you have continue to work for the betterment of our country, betterment of our states. My Principal Secretary, Jayesh Ranjan, our colleague here, Narasimha Reddy Garu, Shakti Nagappan, and of course, Mahesh, thank you for coordinating the whole thing. And to all of you, the family members of Syngene here, and also to the friends from media. It's an absolute pleasure to be here. And I'm delighted that Syngene is expanding. They've launched in 2020. Now today, we have just broken ground, as Kiran said, for a beautiful campus in about 17.5 acres, where I was informed that 16.5 lakh square foot of built up, would be constructed in the next few years. I'd like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to Kiran and to the entire family of Syngene for choosing Hyderabad as the location for this remarkable investment of more than 800 crores, which will undoubtedly contribute further to the growth of our state's economy and well-being. I would also like to extend a very warm welcome to all the members, all the family members of Syngene to this wonderful occasion, because I think this is just the beginning of what could be a great story. Syngene has been a great player, is a very important player in life sciences sector, and their commitment, as Kiran had so clearly enunciated, to innovation and research is what makes them special and what makes it really commendable. Today, we celebrate the growth of not just of a company, but also the growth of an entire cluster and the overall ecosystem. This investment is not just about brick and mortar. It represents the belief and confidence that Syngene has in the potential of Hyderabad as a hub for cutting-edge research and development in life sciences sector. I'm particularly thrilled to learn about the journey of Syngene's R&D center in Genome Valley in Hyderabad. From its modest beginnings in 2020, with a 52,000 square foot facility and 100 scientists, it has now grown 4 times to an impressive 2 lakh square feet and houses more than 900 scientists. This is a testament to the dedication and expertise, and more importantly, to the availability of wonderful talent here in Hyderabad. Furthermore, I'm delighted to inaugurate the ProTax lab of the compound management facility of the company. I believe that the ProTax lab, with its dedicated team of 150 specialized scientists and analysts, is at the forefront of innovative targeted protein degradation technology, especially in cancer treatment. Also, I note that the CMF is a unique facility that centralizes the storage of synthesized compounds, thereby streamlining the company's research activity and efforts. I'm also given to understand that Syngene scientists in Hyderabad play a pivotal role designing and synthesizing new chemical entities which can potentially become the next gen of life-saving drugs. Their work has global impact on healthcare, and we are proud that it happens right here in our city, Hyderabad. By the way, Kiran, in case you haven't noticed, we also brought in the good weather of Bangalore just because you are coming into Hyderabad today. It is indeed a matter of pride. Thank you. I think you should appreciate us bringing in the good weather through Haritaharam. It is indeed a matter of pride for all of us that the city of Hyderabad today serves more than 1,000 innovators globally in their innovation journey through companies like Syngene and many others who have made Hyderabad their hub for research and development. They benefit from the extraordinary talent pool focused on chemistry, biology, genetics, and technology that our city has to offer. It brings me immense joy to highlight that 90% of the workforce at Syngene's Hyderabad facility hails from the state of Telangana. I think that's a compliment also to the management here in the fact that they have chosen to go with the local talent rather than actually recruit from across other parts of the world. The company's commitment to diversity is further exemplified by the 25 science-based scholarships for women from underserved communities who are mentored by Syngene scientists based right here in Hyderabad. This program not only opens doors to careers in science, but also paves way for a network of empowered women professionals in the STEM opportunities. In a world where technology and innovation drive progress, I'm pleased to note that Syngene is at the forefront of digitization with all the labs in Hyderabad powered by electronic laboratory notebooks, ELNs. Today, we're not just celebrating groundbreaking and the remarkable growth of Syngene in Hyderabad, we're also celebrating the spirit of innovation, collaboration, and the vision for a brighter future. In this phase of expansion, I'm happy to note that Syngene plans to build additional world-class research labs, primarily focusing on drug discovery, that will create up to another 1,000 jobs. Our Honorable Chief Minister, Shri KTR's advice to all of us at the Industries Department has been extremely clear. Take care of the existing investors, and they will become your biggest brand ambassadors, biggest champions. So whatever Kiran said to Jayesh, to me, we take it as a compliment to our Honorable Chief Minister. We take it back as a compliment to the wonderful people of our state, and thank you for reposing faith, and thank you for continuing to invest. Because I strongly believe that Syngene's remarkable growth and repeat investments in Hyderabad will reinforce our efforts that government can continue to rely and lean on existing investors to further economic activity and create employment opportunities. As we celebrate this momentous occasion, let us also reflect on the remarkable growth of the life sciences ecosystem here in Hyderabad in the last few years. The cluster today, which is regarded Genome Valley, regarded as the epicenter for drug discovery and development services in Asia, and Syngene's expansion has further solidified Hyderabad as a hub for R&D in India, as it hosts numerous major global companies, including Syngene. I'm proud of the legacy that we have established in the life sciences sector in the state. In Telangana, the industry, the academia, the government are working together with a singular goal of further strengthening our relevance in the global life sciences industry, and also to serve as a torch bearer of cutting-edge technology and innovation. In the last 2 years alone, the life sciences sector in Telangana has grown at the rate of 23%, while the national average has been hovering around 14%. I'm happy to report that our efforts have resulted in overall job creation of more than 500,000 since the formation of the state, more than 500,000 jobs. Our vision is to further expand this ecosystem and make Hyderabad a $250 billion enterprise by the year 2030. Kiran, I would also like to request and take this opportunity for you to consider Hyderabad for the expansion of Biocon Biologics and also Immunel. I think these are two important projects which are close to your heart. I think a bigger round of applause will convince her. You will be glad to note, Kiran, that we've already received over half a dozen investments in regenerative medicine, cell and gene therapy, etc. In the last 3 months alone, we have received these 6 different investments, and we are keen on building infrastructure and capabilities further in this area. And of course, want to compliment and congratulate Kiran and Syngene on Syngene International and wish them all the very best. But I would be remiss in my fiduciary responsibility if I also do not take this opportunity and mention, because Kiran's been a huge champion of India. The India story, the India opportunity, the demographic dividend, everything that she spoke about just now with so much passion. I saw that she took the speech that was written for her, set it aside, and spoke from her heart and spoke about India and the opportunity here. So I would be remiss in my duty if I also don't mention that it is cities like Hyderabad, cities like Bangalore. Kiran, while we compete with cities, we compete with other states. Fact is, I love Bangalore as much as I do Hyderabad, because I think we have it in us to collaborate, to complement each other's efforts, grow together for the betterment of India. Because between Hyderabad and Bangalore, we literally rule the roost when it comes to biology and technology. There's no reason why we can't have a life sciences / technology corridor between these two brilliant cities and continue to work on synergies, continue to work with each other. Because ultimately, end of the day, politics can happen in the last 6 months at the time of an election. But if you ask me, for the remaining 4.5 years, good economics is good politics. As long as we focus on wealth creation. And I mean this from the bottom of my heart. Good economics is good politics, because ultimately, if you look at the world, starting all the way from Joe Biden to Narendra Modi to KCR to Siddaramaiah, I think the biggest challenge is creation of opportunities, creation of employment. And as long as we continue to work with industry, as long as we ensure that the industry grows without any hindrances and roadblocks from the government, I think that's our bounden duty and primary duty. We will continue to prosper as a nation. We have done some remarkable things, Kiran, in this state. One of the things I'd like to talk about is, you asked me when we were breaking the ground earlier today as to what would happen if you need to expand further. I told you right there that if you need to expand, there is no need to consult with the government. You can procure the additional land and start construction on day one without talking to any of us. No other Indian state will tell you this. This is a process called self-certification. You can declare yourselves, Syngene or Biocon, as being in compliance with the law of the land. You can hit the ground running. No conversion, no factory permission, no nothing. You can start on day one and you can start constructing. Simultaneously, we request that you submit all the information online to us on the TS iPass portal. Once we get the information, we take 15 days to process it and come back to you with a yes or a no answer. If you do not deliver on the 15-day window, on the 16th day it's a deemed approval. No other Indian state will tell you this. On the 16th day, this fine gentleman Jayesh or Narasimha Reddy or even Shakti can be levied a fine of rupees 1,000 per day if they are held responsible for the delay in a clearance. It has not happened so far in the last 8 years. In the last 8 years, we have given more than 24,000 approvals through this system. We have created more than 2.4 million direct job potential, and we've been able to attract an investment of $50 billion. And in the last 9 years, we have not done a single investor summit. We have not had to do it. None of the vibrant summits, none of the magnetic summits, none of the triumphant summits. We have just focused on getting our work done. We have relied on our existing investors, and we continue to build that narrative. All I would request of you, Kiran, is we would also want you to be a part of the brilliant academic setup in Telangana, in Hyderabad. Because I believe that as long as you have the talent, before coming here to Syngene, I was at another location, and there was this gentleman who came from Europe. So I asked him, I said, are you here in India because of the cost arbitrage, because you can get business done cheaper, or is it because of something else? He smiled and he said, no, the labor arbitrage, the cost arbitrage doesn't hold true anymore. It's only 20-25%, in comparison, lesser in comparison to Europe. But what's impressive about India, he said, is the talent, is the abundance of talent. If this lab that I'm showing you right now, he said, if I have to fill this up in Spain, it'll take me a year. If I have to fill it with 1,000 people, 1,000 analysts, it'll take me a year. But in India, I can do that in 2 months. That's the difference, and that's why I'm here. So it's important. It's important for us as governments, as industry, to continue to invest in education, in skilling. And that's where I want Kiran to be a part of in our ecosystem in Telangana. We have a number of plans. We're launching our Life Sciences University right here in this brilliant city of ours. I want you to be a part of it. Bless us, guide us, mentor us. And with your support, I'm sure, I can engage with some world-class researchers and world-class academicians and bring them to Hyderabad and bring them to India. Thank you very much. Jai Telangana, Jai Hind.
Some amazing words coming right from the bottom of your heart. Thank you very, very much. We love the passion. We love the fact this reinforces our vision of being in Telangana and expanding here. So I think this is the best way to end this particular part of the program. I'll now invite Kubra to take us to the ending, please. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mahesh. It is now time to transition to the next segment of the event. As we gather today for the foundation laying ceremony of our Syngene Life Sciences Park, we must acknowledge that this momentous day would not have been possible without the significant contributions of our distinguished dignitaries. I request Kiran ma'am to present mementos as token of appreciation and acknowledge their contributions. I request KT Ramarao sir to kindly accept the memento from Kiran ma'am. I request Jayesh Ranjan sir to accept the memento, please. I request Narasimha.
So high I'm hypnotized. What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through. Times don't fly too high. Be sure to keep the ground in sight. Fly forever if you keep it tight. Love the world but keep the sky on your mind.
Sanjeev Sharma to come onto the stage and accept.
I never really know what's going on. Look at me sometimes like all you want to do is run. Hear me out, hear me out. It's all the things you never show. There are the things I want to know.
Now we go to the last part of the session, which is the vote of thanks. In fact, on behalf of Syngene, I would like to